Hey guys, it's Miss Olivia. There's a really good chance that if you're watching this video, you're already a Voices of the Valley veteran. This video is specifically designed to help those students who are auditioning to advance from Bella Voce to Sola Voce. This audition is our most rigorous audition, as Sola Voce is our top performing ensemble. There are many steps to auditioning for Sola Voce, and today we're going to go through each of them. Okay, so if you are auditioning for Sola Voce, you're in Bella and you're looking to advance, go ahead and go to our website. You should be familiar with this. This should be the shortest one of these videos I do because you already know how to do all this. Go to our website and we have click here for audition information. It'll take you to our Join Us page. Most important thing, read over this, but note that June 1st is your due date for this. Make sure all of your stuff is in by June 1st. Go ahead and scroll past Prima Voce, past Bella, till you find a Sola. Perfect. So you know the prerequisites, but go ahead and give them a read. Make sure before you audition that you feel you fit these things. Go ahead and scroll down. So let's look at our audition requirements. Step 1, record your scales. You know your scales, you do them all the time in rehearsal, so just go ahead and send us a video of you doing that. Then in the same video, you're going to prepare step 2. Record performance of a song selection. In the past, you have been able to choose your song, but now that you are auditioning for Sola Voce, we hold that to an even higher standard, and we get to pick your song. Step 2. Singers will prepare the soprano line of the Sally Gardens. Click here for a MIDI recording. You may sing with the recording in your audition. So let's go ahead and give that a click. So this is your sheet music. And if you're auditioning for Sola, you should be able to read this anyway. So it should not be a big deal at all. And you're just going to sing it. You're going to give it a sing. No problem. Just go ahead and learn it. Listen to it. And if you were looking for recordings of it, just, trying to get a feel of it, make sure you type in Herbert Hughes, because that is this specific arrangement. Lots of people arrange it different ways, but you want to make sure you're learning this one. Make sure when you learn this also, try to use solfege. Notice it starts on do. Go ahead and try to figure that out on solfege. It'll help your learning process. That's step 2. Easy peasy, right? Step 3, perform sight reading over Zoom. I'll speak more about that in just one moment because we're going to go ahead to the 5th step, the final step, which is the audition form. That goes hand in hand with auditioning over Zoom. So you fill out this form. You all have seen things like this from us before, but instead of doing paper and pen or a website, we just went with a simple Google form this time. This is how you schedule your Zoom sight reading time. Pick one of these and then the other option if none of those work for you. So you will schedule that audition, and then in front of Dr. Folta and myself, you will sight read over Zoom. We will provide you with the music at the time of. We will probably just share our screen with you, and we want to really see your ability to read music on the spot. Step 4, which is our final step because we've already skipped to step 5, complete your music theory exam if you're not using your Breezing Through Theory Progress. There's more information about how to use your Breezing Through Theory Progress in here below, so make sure to read all of this that comes after. But if you're choosing to do the music theory exam, this is our most difficult exam of all the auditions because Sola Voce is the top ensemble and we want it to be the most rigorous. So make sure you really read all the questions. Read where it says circle versus underline and what it's asking you to do. Sometimes there's not bars or lines for your answers, which means you will really have to double check what it's asking of you. So make sure to do this to your best of your ability and really take your time with this. There's no time limit. Get all the answers you know correct. Really take your time, and you'll be just fine. You submit the audition form after that, and then there's more info down here on the specifications of all of this. That should be the end of your audition, and at the end of this video, I will provide a mock audition for your convenience. So this is the Sola Voce mock audition video. This video is going to show you all parts of your audition and how they'll look when you submit it online. So the first thing we have to do is our scales. To do a successful scale, you need to pick a starting pitch that works for you. When Dr. Folta gives you your starting pitches in rehearsal, she picks the pitch that is best for the choir. that might not be the best pitch for you individually. It might get too high by the time you get to high do, and it might be too low by the time you hit low la. So let's really find one before you record that's comfortable and works for you. So I'm going to start in D major because that's what works best for me. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. Do, ti, la, sol, fa, mi, re, do. Minor. Do, ti, la, ti, do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, sol, fa, mi, re, do, ti, la, ti, do. And that's it for your major and minor. The next thing you need is chromatics, and make sure you have hand signs through all of your major and minor scales. Let's go ahead and do our chromatic one together. Here's that starting pitch again. Do, di, re, mi, fa, fi, sol, si, la, li, ti, do. Going down. Do, ti, la, le, sol, se, fa, mi, me, re, ra, do. Easy. You do it all the time. That's it for your scales. The last thing you need to do is sing Down by the Sally Gardens. It's easy. I have a recording right here on my phone of the MIDI track, but you will have the MIDI track online. All you have to do is click where it says this MIDI file here and press play. So I'm going to go ahead and sing the first verse of it. If you're auditioning for Sola Voce, you should be able to figure out the second verse without my help. When you're learning Down by the Sally Gardens, I would really recommend starting on solfege. It's in C major, which means your starting note is C, and which means C is do. It's very easy to figure out the solfege of this song, and I think you would have much more success if you learned it with the solfege syllables. So let's go ahead and sing that together. Down by the Sally Garden, my love and I did meet. She passed the Sally Gardens with little snow-white feet. She bid me take love easy as the leaves grow on the tree. But I, being young and foolish, with her did not agree. And then you'll hear more music, and then once you count in, you'll have another verse that's a very similar melody. So all you got to do is really read it and learn it. When you are recording your video, make sure you have your sheet music in front of you and you have all that set up, because you wouldn't want to have to take several takes because you don't have a good workspace. Make sure you're in good lighting, and make sure you use the best piece of technology with video and audio capabilities you have, and you'll be just fine.